Ability Center Strength Combo Stretch.
Hi everyone, my name is Megan. Joining me today in her seated position is Tracy. We're gonna guide you through your full body stretch. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna head down to my mat on all fours, on my hands and my knees. My core is gonna be still nice and tight even though we're going through our stretches. Very important, what I really want you to focus on when we're stretching is breathing. So we never wanna hold our breath. Nice deep inhales through our nose and exhale through our mouth, okay? So I'm placing my wrists underneath my shoulders, my hips over top of my knees. Now I'm on all fours. I'm going to dip my hips down, looking forward. And Tracy's following along in her seated, up nice and tall. And then we're going to round our back up to the ceiling, having our gaze look between our knees. And then we're just gonna repeat. So for your seated position, you can either have your hands on your chair, or if you would like to, you can have your hands on the tops of your thighs. Good, and we're gonna switch between cat and cow. So cat, your back is rounded, and cow, you're dipping those hips down, head forward. Just get some movement to your back. It's personally one of my favorite ones. Good. Let's do one more cow and then one more cat. Excellent. So we're gonna push our bum towards our heels, bending our knees, and then I'm gonna walk my hands a little bit more forward, bringing my head down towards the mat, wherever you feel the most. If you can bring your bum to your heels, awesome. If you can't, awesome. Whatever works the best for you. In your seated position, you're gonna fold yourself forward as far as you feel comfortable. You can cross your hands in front of your knees, have your arms on top of your thighs, whichever works. And when we're going through these stretches, feel free to close your eyes down if you would like to. And I want you just to really focus on allowing those muscles to stretch out. Inhaling through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. Good, and I want you to gently release back into your tabletop position. We're gonna curl our toes on the floor if you are on the mat position. If you are in seated, you can extend both of your legs in a forward motion, having your toes on the floor, and you're gonna walk your hands down as far as you feel comfortable, stopping at your knees, shins, ankles, toes, wherever is the most comfortable for you. In your mat position, you're lifting your knees off of the floor, pushing your heels down towards the floor, head is between your elbows, and we're creating kind of like a triangle position with our body in downward dog. And we're just gonna breathe here, stretching out the backs of our legs. Make sure your fingers are spread. Good, and gently release back down to the mat, or gently sitting up in your seated. I'm walking my hands back towards my knees, placing my feet on the floor, lifting my knees off of the mat, and then I'm going to straighten my legs up and roll up nice and gently, coming back up into standing. I'm just going to move my mat out of the way. All right, let's get into a neck stretch. Feet are hip width, up nice and tall, hands are both at our side. We're going to bring our left ear towards our left shoulder, having our gaze forward, and again, you can shut your eyes down if you want to. Dropping your shoulders away from your ears. Continuing to breathe. Good, gently bring it back into the center. Let's go over right ear to right shoulder. Keeping your hands at your side. We still want to activate that core, so make sure your belly button is to your spine. Good, gently bring it back into the center and chin down to your chest, stretching at the back of your neck. Good, gently release that chin away from your chest. I'm gonna take my left hand, the back of my hand, and place it on my lower back, and then try to walk that hand back up to my shoulders. So we're gonna be stretching at the front of our shoulder. We're gonna be placing my hand on my back. Tracy's following right along in her seat. We're both making sure we're up tall. And you just go as far back as you feel comfortable. So if you stop your hand at your hip, maybe your lower back, your shoulders, wherever works the best for you. Good work. And again, we want to breathe. We don't want anything to be painful, just slight little discomfort so that we know that your muscles are stretching out. Good. Gently release your left hand. Shake it out if you need to, and let's go right over to the right side. So the right side might feel a little bit different. It might go up your back a little bit different. So on this one, it's a little bit different for me. So I'm a little bit more to my left side just because of my range of motion. And that's okay. I'm just listening to my body. Good work. And just continue to breathe. Inhale and exhale, slowing your heart rate down, bringing your breathing back to what your breathing pattern is. Good. Gently release. So left arm is going to come in front of our body. Full extension, taking our right hand underneath just above our elbow and pulling it across our body. So we're pulling the left arm right towards our chest. Very important on this one, make sure your shoulders aren't to your ears. We drop our shoulders, okay? And if you would like to, you can take that left palm and place it on top of your right shoulder and get a little bit of a deeper stretch. Up to you. Just breathe. Good, let's gently release, and we're gonna go right over to the other side. So right arm in front, left underneath, pull across in towards your chest. And again, you can place a right hand on your left shoulder if you want to for a little bit of a deeper stretch. Just breathe. Good job. Awesome, gently release, shake it out. We got one more stretch on our lower body. So I'm gonna go to my left side. I'm going to take my left hand, grabbing on top of my left foot, bringing my knees side by side, and I'm up nice and tall, pushing my hips forward. In your seated position, Tracy's gonna be placing her left foot under her chair. Her knee is gonna drive down towards the floor, and she's gonna gently lean back. So same idea, she's pushing her hips forward by leaning back and stretching the top of her leg. If you need to hold on to something for balance, feel free to do so. Another little trick I learned is if you press your belly button, it's a really good one to help you balance. Don't ask me the science behind it because I have no idea why, but maybe it just brings some more focus to your core. Who knows? Good, gently release. Let's go to the other side. Make sure we're up tall, and then again, you're either leaning back or you're pushing your hips. Ooh, a little bit of balance on this one. I'm gonna press my belly button. Good, gently release. All right, shake it all off. Let's take 2 big breaths here. Inhale, hands up. And exhale, hands back down. One more time, deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Awesome work. Thank you so much for joining Tracy and I. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and that you enjoyed your workout. See you later.
Ability Center Strength Combo Stretch.